Hello everyone, I hope you're having a good Christmas. I want to wish you all Happy New Year, and this video is follow-up to previous video, which was a knife roll. I said to you there will be a bundle from 26, which is today, and the bundle will consist the knife roll, which is in previous video, and this medium-sized tool roll. I made it to replace the motorcycle tool bag, which usually is quite ugly in plastic, and this smaller one, which is made for like wristwatches or little pocket knives. So in this video we will be focusing more on the medium tool roll, but let's unfold both of them and I will show you the difference. So medium tool roll is made the same way as the knife roll, where the pocket and the flap are separate pieces. The smaller one, though, is made from a main body and the pockets are made from one piece. Then you got a bit longer flap to protect the things you store in them. Let's say we want to store the pocket knives in them. So fit all pocket knives. The last one is really bulky, but obviously there is some adjustment which you can make with the strap, so it folds nicely and it's still able to carry 3 quite bulky pocket knives. If you watch my channel for a while, you probably recognize that this video is a remake of the old video. Start from printing out the pattern and then place it on the leather and start cutting out the leather. All the dimensions of the tool rolls and knife rolls can be found on our website. On the main part I only mark where the strap goes, so those 2 little holes at the front. On the pocket compartment we're gonna mark all the stitching lines. Obviously if you wanna store something different than I do, like motorcycle tools, you can move those lines around. And as usual, most used tools in my workshop: compass tool and scratch awl. I only mark the beginning and the finish of the stitching line, so I know where to place the ruler. And the last thing we need to cut out is the flap and the strap. Mark the stitching line on the flap as well. And for all the punching tools, as usual, I'm using my press. It's good if you want to have quiet environment. Last thing before dyeing, I do the edges, but I do the edges only on strap. You can do everything, but it's your own choice. And let's start dyeing. If you want to skip this process, fast forward about a minute. I've got little helper Joanna to help me with the dyeing process. The dye we're using for this project is North oil dye, and we use cotton dowlers to apply it. We use about 2 to 3 layers on veg-tan leather. I think I use 3 layers on the strap and 2 layers on main body because it's only 1.8 millimeters thick. After we apply second layer, just wait until it's completely dry and apply some neatsfoot oil, and you can apply finish. For the finish, I use leather sheen from Fibbings. So the hide side is all done. Now it's time to do the flesh side. On the flesh side, you can apply either Tokonol or mossback. Mossback is way cheaper than Tokonol, but the thing is, it's a bit smelly. So have your room well ventilated. The way we apply it is we do it with the brush, and then after it's a little bit damp, we're using some wood to slick it. Same like with Tokonol. So we got all the processes finished. It's time to assemble the tool roll. I start from the back pocket. At the back pocket, I use a little bit of a glue to glue it all together. Then take it to the machine and stitch it all up. So we create a bundle of the different kind of storage rolls. We have a knife roll, we have this tool roll, and we got the little one as well. You can purchase it from our Buy Me a Coffee shop. It's first link into this video description. We have it for a really small fee for the 3 patterns. When you stick it all together, run it with the bone creaser. You can use the roller as well or hammer the edges. And take it to the machine and start stitching. This is my old machine. I actually upgraded a little bit in recent months. If you finish stitching on both sides, take it back to the table and we can start gluing the other pocket. You don't necessarily need to use that much tape. I use that much tape to show you where I use the glue to stitch this pocket in. There is only little difference between this one and the smallest roll, because these parts are all together, so you fold it together, glue the sides and stitch it all together. If you stick around for so long, that means you probably liked this video, so please hit the like button and drop us a comment. You will feed the beast and this video will have a bit more views. Thank you very much. I recommend, even if you buy ready pattern from us, modify it to your needs, but please don't resell it. Strap and a flap, that's all we got to finish. So everything is stitched. Ditch the stitching machine and grab a bone creaser. We're gonna get rid of a little bit of the marring after the stitching line. At the end, what I like to do, I like to punch the corners out so it's nice and rounded, and 2 holes for the strap. On the strap we clean all the edges with Tokanol. After edge is done, we're punching out the holes for the strap and then assemble it with attaching it to the tool roll with some snap rivets. It's not the strongest joint, but you don't really need the strong joint because the strap will go around the tool roll anyway and hold it nicely. Let's roll the tool roll for the first time. We do it only because we need to find out where the hole needs to be. That's gonna be our main hole, but it's not gonna be the first. It will be actually the second, because I like to place 1 or 2 extra before this hole. So if the leather stretches, you've got something to buckle on. For these holes I'll use 3mm punching tool. And it's time to wrap things up. The last thing is I use some neat's foot oil and buff it with the brush or the cotton cloth so it's nice and shiny. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you in the next year.